In Russia, they put people on trial in a cage when they show up in court. And that's where Kirill Serebrennikov was today, accused of fraud. Hundreds of his supporters in the arts community spilled out into Moscow's streets, calling the charges a sham.
He's one of the biggest, greatest directors in Russia, in the world.
The situation we have today, it's dreadful.
Serebrennikov's Gogol Theater is one of Russia's leading experimental arts venues. Hugely popular, he tackles issues most producers won't touch, such as homosexuality, as well as challenging Vladimir Putin's government.
He is punishing because of his political position, because of his oppositional views, because of his what he was doing in his theater.
Russian police allege he used over $1 million in grant money improperly. But in court, Serebrennikov said the charges were absurd and unbelievable, and the money was used for performances just as it was intended.
In the end, certainly not the vindication people here were hoping for. The decision by the judge, house arrest.
The large crowd outside chanted shame when the news broke.
There's no way for a theatre director to work when he's at home. So they will paralyze his theatre productions, they will paralyze his thoughts, they will paralyze his talent.
Political editor and supporter Maria Lippman says Serebrennikov's arrest is meant to intimidate opponents heading into next year's presidential election.
This is a signal to people of art who pursue their independent artwork. You better be careful.
For at least the next 2 months, Serebrennikov will now have his communication with the outside world drastically cut back. He'll have to wear an ankle bracelet and has no access to the internet. Chris Brown, CBC News, Moscow.